Good morning. Let me zoom out here. Oops, microphone isn't quite in the right spot. There, it's better, I think. Let's zoom out. We can zoom out to right about. I want to leave it zoomed in a little because these are tiny cards. Okay. In case you thought you found the answers with tarot, you were wrong. Here it is. It's the answer deck. It says past, present, future. It's all in these cards. And typically from Amazon, they got to insist on crushing the box in some way, shape, or form. That's before shipping, by the way. It's got Philadelphia running press. I've never heard of it. Clarity and a snap. It is kind of interesting, but I'm not sure it'll be replacing tarot anytime soon. Printed in Japan, kind of a chunky tuck box. Includes 73 prophecy cards that can change your life. It's pretty bold statements. Has a little card explaining how to use the spread that I'll show in a second. How to use the answer deck. And it's, it is okay. I'm not sure. Something about the black, white, and red makes me think of a detective. Those old detective stories, or Sin City, that movie, which I guess was based on those things. So let's put this box out of the way so we can bring in this stuff. But anyway, you can see each card has a little black and white image. Some of them are pretty good, actually. And then a word at the bottom. And it says all these are self-explanatory. And so are some of the ones coming up here. Let me bring in this. I have to skip over this part. Ugh. Sorry. Let's say somewhere around. Oh, I don't think it's going to work. I got to zoom out a little bit. Sorry. There we go. I think. So there we have the next batch. There are a lot of cards. I'll give it that. Again, the same sort of thing. A word and an image. Like that's greed. That's pretty good. Cup overflow. I thought that was pretty good. Some of them are okay. Some of them are confusing. I like that one. Pattern. Patience. It's got checkerboard floor and a big old hourglass. Okay, coming from this side, we have the last two. Let's make sure we got it. Let's make sure. I think this one will fit easy. We have the last two of the self-explanatory cards. I'm going to pick one up so you can see the back here in a second. But first, it has, I guess, what you would call the querent or significator cards. I guess that's the proper word. And you can see here it's got dark-haired woman, dark-haired man, fair or gray-haired woman, fair or gray-haired man, brown-haired woman, brown-haired man. Apparently that's all the hair colors there are in the world. And then there's a series of cards that it says are not self-explanatory, so it has explanations. The Fool, Woman of the World, the Master, the Lady, and the Troubleshooter, it's called, which looks more like a trickster to me every time I look at it. And what's interesting in the Troubleshooter card, if you can call these interesting, is that he's, well, one, he has a eye patch. I guess that's interesting. Or she. Could be she. I think he. But anyway, you can see that she is holding these cards. That's the back. I'll show you the back. Which I thought was a snake or the skeleton of a snake, but it isn't. It's just smoke when you look with the magnifying glass. And like all these things, you got to get your logo in there, right? There's an A and a D for the answer deck. I just think that's silly. But a lot of them do it, right? There's a lot of decks out there. And it does come with the equivalent of a little white book. It's not very big. The Answer Deck Guidebook by Nikki Zane, artist and creator. A name like Nikki Zane, I can see some detective stuff going on there. But that's the cards, and it also comes with this, which is, I won't do it because I'd have to set it up to make it work right, I think. Let me push this up some so you can see the whole thing. This is the layout sheet that comes with. Really thick piece of paper. And you kind of shuffle the cards. Then you divide it into 3. And you put 3 piles here, it says. And then you can randomly pick from any of the 3 piles. And you put card 1 for the past. Card 2 for the past. Card 3 for the present. Card 4 for the present. Card 5 for the future. Card 6 for the future. Man, there's a lot of future. Really? Card 7 for the future. Card 8 for the future. And then card 9 back in the middle for the outcome. So it's kind of interesting. I played around with it. I don't think it actually answered all of my questions. But hey, what does? Got too many questions. But anyway, that was a quick look at something called the Answer Deck. I guess it would be classified as an Oracle deck, maybe? I don't know. It's as nice as some of them I've seen, if not nicer, to be quite honest. They could have used a splash more of color and a less red and black, but that's okay. So with that, I'll say peace.